So I really see three things that I'm really excited about. The first one is the move beyond just what we think about retail media today and a lot of the more traditional digital experiences. So more of the opportunity that's presented to getting into store itself, and so the expansion of what retail media can be in that regard. I also think about it from just moving beyond just the traditional sense of retail media and the way in which we think about it as CPG brands engaging with the retailers themselves and the opportunity that's presented with non-endemic partners. So you think about the data, you think about the opportunity it presents just to get very rich, addressable information for the whole advertising ecosystem. I think that's a really exciting opportunity. And then the third one, which I'm probably most excited about, is when you think about retail media beyond retailers and what's out there in terms of just tip of the iceberg as far as the true underpinning of what's happening, which is broadening out the data monetization. And you think about what could happen for travel, hospitality, financial services, automobile manufacturers. The sky's the limit.
It's funny because when I was trying to think of a way to describe it, I started calling it vertical media, and I was like, that's not good, but I don't want to just call it retail media because there's something happening, within other verticals that's interesting and worth paying attention to.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about how you are seeing, and of course you're inside of an agency environment, but how you're seeing the agencies kind of respond to, adapt to, embrace retail media.
Yeah, I mean, obviously when you have something that's as buzzwordy as retail media, agencies are going to start paying attention. It starts to take share of clients' budgets, or clients are asking the hard questions about what does it mean, or anything in between. And so I think that's where the agency response has been, what does it mean, how do we structure ourselves, and how do we deliver on behalf of our clients for what this opportunity could present itself. From a Dentsu perspective, this is where from our, we like to think that we surround all of retail, and so we have the ability to do enablement from the retail side of the category, as well as from a media side of the house, the ability to deliver on activation and do so at scale. And so it gives us a real interesting opportunity to bring these things together in a unique way where the right hand and the left hand can work in a really unique way to take advantage of what this can be for all of our clients.
Well, so that sort of begs the question, how prepared do you think your clients are to really embrace the sort of full scope of opportunity?
It's a very wishy-washy, it depends type of an answer. I think we have clients that embrace change, they embrace the new. I think we have others in the industry that are looking at it from, I know I need to be focused here, but perhaps are not invested in the right way for their own business. And I think that it becomes one of those things where, from the agency side of the perspective, how are we making sure that our clients see what it means? And in a lot of regards, we see it as, it's just media. And so how do we make sure that when we're thinking about a media, it's a part of our broader planning, it's a part of our broader activation, and we're bringing these things together, not just to simplify it, but to deliver the right expertise and category, but simplify it from the side of which our clients are expecting to be something that they grasp, they understand, they're putting the right attention into it.
So the large retailers, the opportunity is very obvious, right, to work with a large retailer like an Albertsons or Walmart. What about small retailers? How do you see small retailers playing in this space?
Yeah, I mean, the opportunity is there for any retailer right now. Like, if you think about something I mentioned earlier, a little bit about data monetization. And if you look at it from, it's not about having to set ourselves up to have a fully scaled out retail media solution where we have a sales force, where we're invested in tech, to all the different pieces that come in between that. If you think about it from data monetizations, they're really low-hanging fruit opportunities for clients who can look at it and say, I have data that others might be interested in using on behalf of their potential objectives and goals. You can partner with a DSP, you could set up a PMP, and you could actually have that data be accessible, and you could take those first steps into this category. The second part then becomes, how do you look at perhaps solutions that are becoming more readily available that can allow for you to enable yourself without having to go all the way into the deep end on it, which then, if you think about it from that maturation curve perspective, the end of that is, what's the right solution for you? In order to take advantage of what these opportunities present themselves. And those solutions could be the fully enabled end-to-end solution, but in a category where we're all questioning how far can it go, I think it's about where do you focus on those lowest hanging fruit opportunities, and those exist for anybody, regardless of size.